Hello, and welcome to our special of The Merchant's Tale. The merchant, originally from a powerful and wealthy society, wears a cloak, beaver hat, and a forked beard. However, in our interpretation, he wears modern clothing, such as khakis, a tie, and a shirt. His main motivation is to make money and protect his trade routes. However, though he appears prosperous, he's actually in debt and tends to borrow more and more money. His intolerable wife causes him constant pain and agony, and she seems like she could win a fight with the devil. Instead of telling about his own experience, he tells about someone else's tale. His cynical view about marriage inevitably infiltrates his storytelling. The Merchant's Tale begins when an elderly knight named January decides at his ripe old age that he wants to marry. It decides on a woman named May. However, this marriage creates a love triangle between May, January, and Damien. In the end, the love triangle proves to be detrimental for one character.
Alright, well, for my story, I'm just going to talk about a dude named January. He's 60 years old. He used to be a knight. He was awesome. He was a great dude. He's the guy that you want to be around. He's gallant, he was strong, he was good with the ladies. He's looking for love.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
One day he comes across this girl named May, and she's like, oh. There goes my phone, but oh well, man. I mean, she's worth it. She is a dime. She's everything a man wants. She's faithful, she's loyal, she's attending to him when he's sick, She'll be with him forever. There's only one problem. She had a secret. Now there's my dude Damien, and he's just like chilling in January's house, like living off him. And he's just like, well, I like May too. I'm gonna get sick over her because I'm so in love with her. I mean, Damien's supposed to be his servant, man. He's supposed to be who he confides in. I mean, he's the one that he trusts the most, and he loves the same girl. I wonder how this is gonna work out. So yeah, Damien becomes kind of sick, and he just stays in bed all day, watches Netflix, His favorite show currently is probably House of Cards. Alright, so because Damien just loves this girl so much, and he's already bedridden, he figures it can't get any worse. I don't know, we'll find out. So he contacts May, and May decides to just, come over to his house for some extracurricular activities. Mainly, he gives her a letter, and this letter is just confessing his love for her, and she falls for him. Of course she will. So at this point, May and Damien apparently love each other, and, January's just chilling in his house and conveniently gets blind. That's just awesome for January. He's just living life large.
To the break of dawn, yo!
So because, January's getting suspicious because May's gone all the time, and he doesn't know where he's at, and, who knows where Damien is because he's bedridden apparently watching Netflix. So, he gets really, he just puts her on a leash. This is where it gets dirty.
There's all kinds of music. Fast and loud, soft and slow.
So January and May, because January's all confused with his life and he needs some, private time or whatever, he decides to go for a walk with May in his garden. And his garden is just lavish. It's amazing. It's the next best thing since your grandmother's house. Anyways, so they were walking through the garden or whatever, and, May decides that it's an orchard, apparently, and she wants some fruit, Bible references, Adam and Eve, what could go wrong, am I right? So, May decides to ask January for help to get in the tree. And January's like, of course, I love my wife, she doesn't do anything bad to me, and she'll always be loyal for forever. They decide, January wants to help May, and she's hungry, so he gives her a boost up into the tree. But he didn't know that Damien was there for some good old fun time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, so they're in the tree, May and Damien, and January just has no idea what's going on. And these two gods are just chilling in the garden watching all this go down, and they're like, whoa, my boy January does not deserve this kind of life, you know? And so Pluto and Proserpina, these two gods, are like, we should just give him his eyesight back. So he ends up getting his eyesight back. January is like getting his eyesight back, and all of a sudden he sees these two people just chilling in the tree, you know, having some good old fun time. Well, he finds out that it's May because obviously he knows what she looks like. He's a bit frustrated, as any dude would be. May eventually convinces him that it was all an illusion.
Here. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
And they lived happily ever after.
Looks like the rocket's busting off again!
Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I'm the greatest.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yo, 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 what's up? What's up?
Bravo on that story, Mr. Merchant. So can you tell me about the moral of your story?
Oh, of course. Well, you know, morals. What are morals, really? There's a real sourness to love, and you can see it through this story. And love sometimes doesn't work out, even though it can be so pure. It's so passionate. It's such a great thing.
Very interesting. So can you tell me what we learned today?
Oh, yes. What we learned today, folks. Okay. So what we learned today is that men can be ignorant and kind of rash and rush into stuff, you know, not really thinking straight. And, you know, women are just deceitful. And these chicks are not loyal, man.
These girls ain't loyal. Oh, no.
Very interesting. Can you tell me why you told this story today?
Well, if you analyzed my story, you know, you could see a bit of satire, but really, it's all about the underlying theme of marriage and how bad it can be. Marriage, you cannot trust anyone, apparently, and, you know, I'm even married right now, and my experience is with a shrewish woman who can win a fight against the devil.
So we've heard a lot of stories today. Why should yours be chosen as the best?
You know, well, I'm the best there's ever been. It doesn't get any better than that. That's number one, right off the bat. But really, I mean, our story, it had it all. It had the great camera angles. It had the great storytelling. I mean, you have something that relates to everyone almost. Everyone's getting married, and, you know, a lot of people are going through the same struggle that I'm going through right now and what I've been talking about.
Thank you so much, Mr. Merchant, for spending your
No
time
problem,
here on
no
our
problem.
show.
Yeah, my pleasure. You know, I have other stuff to do, obviously, you know, watch my shows on Netflix, but I mean, other than that, it's been really
Thank you.
no problem.
Have a great day.
You too.